You're watching Louisiana First News this morning at 8:30.
Welcome back. Literacy, learning, and a good time. The St. Helena Parish School District is hosting a literacy fair later this November. Here to tell us more about the event is School Superintendent Dr. Kelly Joseph. Welcome this morning.
Good morning.
All right, so I saw this on Facebook maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I was like, well, this sounds interesting. It reminded me of like those Scholastic book fairs, but I was looking at some old pictures like, okay, it looks like they can dress up as a book character. Tell us about this.
Absolutely, they can. So our literacy fair, we're in our third year with our literacy fair. And, you know, as we normally have science and social studies fairs for our kids, we thought about having a literacy fair to help develop that love for reading for our kids, right? So, you know, as educators, we have to fight battle with cell phones, social media platforms, online video games. And so we wanted to try to figure out a way to make learning fun and to develop that love for reading for our kids. And so my team and I came up with a literacy fair. So the kids will select their favorite book.
Okay.
And then they'll just present on it instead of doing just a regular,
kind of like a book report.
Right. They created their projects.
Okay.
And so they talk about the things that interested them in the book. And then we have judges that come out and they judge the projects. And of course we have our first, second, third place winners. But the thing about the literacy fair is that we also have interactive stations for the kids to participate in and just have some fun learning about literacy and all of that. And then we also have a reading corner where we invite our local authors to come out and read their books to the kids. So
now it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time for our kids.
Okay, and I've always had a love for reading. Now, over the last 3 years since this has been in effect, have you seen like an improvement overall in literacy rates for your school district?
Yes, we have seen an uptick in our literacy rates, but we've also seen an uptick in the participation of our kids with the literacy fair. And we do some other things as well. We partner with Terry Hodges with the Family Resource Group, where we have a monthly newspaper that comes out, and we don't just share it with our kids, we share it with all the kids in the community. So we, you know, place it at different stores and different businesses in the area. And then we also are partnering with them to have an interactive literacy lab at our early learning center. So that program, that project is now in the works. So we're very excited about all of the things that we're doing in our district to promote the love of reading and to promote literacy.
And then hopefully this may be encouraging, you know, some parents to read more with their child. I know sometimes just hearing different stories over the years, sometimes some parents may be shame to help their kid because maybe they feel like, oh, I didn't even finish school, or I'm not that great at reading either. But this, it looks like it's more of a community thing with parents maybe stepping in more so too.
Oh, absolutely. We have our parents, we invite our parents to come to the literacy fair and participate in all of the things, all of the activities that we have for them. And yes, we do want our parents to be more engaged in what's happening in our school district. So there are two big pieces that we're trying to work on in our district this year, and that is to increase parental involvement and community support, because we do need them to help build and develop our kids in our school system. But then we also want to, of course, increase our test scores, and in order to do that, we have to ensure that our kids are proficient in the classroom. So some of the things we're doing is making sure that there's quality instruction in the classroom, not just inside the classroom, but also outside of the classroom, which is why we have our literacy fair and all of the other things to help promote and support creating that framework for success for our kids.
All right, well, that sounds amazing. I love to hear it. And quickly, this is on November 19th. Correct?
November 19th, yes.
Okay.
So if you're in town, come on and visit.
All right, well, I do want to check that out. Hopefully someone watching at home wants to as well. But we'll have this information about the St. Helena Literacy Fair on our Louisiana First News website.